In today's digital age, our lives are intricately intertwined with technology. Every click, every swipe, every download leaves a trace. This digital footprint can be crucial in criminal investigations, civil disputes, and even corporate matters. This is where digital forensics comes into play, acting as a silent witness, uncovering the truth hidden within the digital realm. A digital forensic report is more than just a collection of technical data. It is a narrative, a story woven from bits and bytes that can have a profound impact on the outcome of a case. It serves as the official record of the investigation, documenting the steps taken, the evidence found, and the conclusions drawn. One of the biggest challenges in digital forensics is bridging the communication gap between technical experts and those without a technical background. Digital forensic investigators often work with complex algorithms, file systems, and data structures that can be difficult for lay people to understand. Therefore, it is essential for investigators to develop the ability to translate technical jargon into plain language, ensuring that their findings are accessible to a wider audience. This involves using clear and concise language, avoiding unnecessary technical terms, and providing context and explanations whenever necessary. The written report serves as the official document of the investigation. Courtroom testimony provides an opportunity for the investigator to bring their findings to life. It is a chance to connect with the judge and jury on a personal level, to explain their expertise, and to persuade them of the validity of their conclusions. Effective courtroom testimony requires a different skill set than report writing. It demands confidence, clarity, and the ability to think on one's feet. The investigator must be prepared to answer challenging questions from both the prosecution and the defense, while remaining objective and unbiased in their responses. Section 1. The Blueprint: Unpacking the Structure of a Digital Forensic Report. A digital forensic report is not a free-flowing narrative. It's a structured document designed for clarity and precision. This structure is essential because it ensures that the information is presented in a logical and systematic manner, making it easier for the reader to understand the findings and conclusions. Think of it as a well-organized filing cabinet, with each drawer containing specific information relevant to the case. Each section of the report is like a drawer, meticulously labeled and organized to provide quick access to the necessary details. This organized approach ensures that readers can easily navigate the report and find the information they need. Whether it's a legal professional, a fellow forensic analyst, or a client, the structured format helps in quickly locating the required data without sifting through irrelevant information. A typical digital forensic report follows a standardized structure, starting with an introduction. The introduction sets the stage by providing an overview of the case, the objectives of the investigation, and the scope of the report, followed by a methodology section which details the procedures and techniques used during the investigation. This section is crucial as it provides transparency and allows others to understand and replicate the investigative process if needed. a detailed presentation of the findings, which includes all the evidence collected, analyzed, and interpreted. This section often contains graphs, charts, and other visual aids to help illustrate the data clearly. And finally, a conclusion. The conclusion summarizes the key findings and provides a final assessment of the case. Each section plays a crucial role in presenting a comprehensive and coherent account of the investigation, ensuring that the report is both informative and accessible to its intended audience. Section 2. The Executive Summary. Your case's opening statement. Imagine a busy executive who needs to understand the crux of a lengthy report without delving into every technical detail. That's where the executive summary comes in. It's a concise and focused overview of the entire report, highlighting the most critical information. The executive summary should be written in plain language, avoiding technical jargon, and should summarize the key findings, conclusions, and recommendations of the report. It's the first thing most readers will see, so it needs to be compelling and informative, capturing their attention and providing a clear understanding of the case's significance. Section 3. Methodical Transparency. Detailing the investigative journey. The methodology section is where the investigator lays out the roadmap of their investigation, detailing the steps taken, the tools used, and the rationale behind their approach. This section is crucial for establishing transparency and credibility, demonstrating that the investigation was conducted in a thorough and objective manner. This section should include a detailed description of the digital evidence examined, the forensic tools and techniques employed, and any challenges or limitations encountered during the investigation. It's like providing a step-by-step recipe, allowing others to understand and potentially replicate the investigation process. Section 4. Findings Unveiled. Presenting the digital evidence. The findings section is the heart of the digital forensic report, where the investigator presents the evidence uncovered during the investigation. This is where the raw data transforms into a compelling narrative, revealing the story hidden within the digital artifacts. The findings should be presented in a clear, concise, and objective manner, avoiding technical jargon and using plain language that can be understood by a non-technical audience. Each piece of evidence should be clearly labeled, described, and linked to its relevance to the case. Section 5. Drawing Conclusions. Connecting the digital dots to the case. The conclusion section is where the investigator connects the dots, summarizing the key findings and drawing logical conclusions based on the evidence presented. This is where the technical analysis translates into meaningful insights that can inform decision-making. The conclusion should be directly supported by the evidence presented in the findings section, avoiding speculation or unsupported claims. Each conclusion should be clearly stated, explaining its significance to the case and addressing any limitations or uncertainties. Section 1. Organizing your findings. Building a clear path to understanding. Imagine trying to navigate a labyrinth without a map or a guide. That's what it's like for a reader trying to understand a poorly organized digital forensic report. The findings, no matter how compelling, can get lost in a sea of text if not presented in a logical and structured manner. Section 2. Visual storytelling. Using charts, graphs, and timelines to illuminate the digital landscape. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and in digital forensics, visuals can often convey complex information more effectively than text alone. Charts, graphs, timelines, and other visual aids can transform a dry technical report into a compelling story that resonates with the reader. Timelines are particularly useful for presenting events in chronological order, helping the reader understand the sequence of events leading up to a cybercrime or incident. Imagine a timeline showing the precise moments a hacker gained access to a system, downloaded sensitive data, and covered their tracks. Section 3. Avoiding common pitfalls. Steering clear of ambiguity and jargon. Imagine reading a report filled with technical terms you don't understand. It's frustrating, right? That's why it's crucial for digital forensic investigators to avoid technical jargon and write in plain language that is accessible to a non-technical audience. Avoid using acronyms without explaining them first, and define any technical terms that are absolutely necessary. Think of your reader as someone who may not be familiar with the intricacies of digital forensics, and explain concepts accordingly. Section 4. Maintaining objectivity. Letting the evidence speak for itself. A digital forensic investigator is a neutral party, presenting the digital evidence without bias or personal opinions. The report should reflect this objectivity, presenting the findings in a factual and impartial manner, letting the evidence speak for itself. Avoid making assumptions or drawing conclusions that are not directly supported by the evidence. Stick to the facts and present them in a clear and organized manner. Your job is to illuminate the digital landscape, not to color it with personal interpretations. The importance of peer review, a fresh perspective for clarity and accuracy. Even the most experienced digital forensic investigators can benefit from a fresh set of eyes reviewing their work. Peer review is an essential part of the report writing process, helping to ensure the clarity, accuracy, and completeness of the report before it reaches its intended audience. Choose a peer reviewer who is familiar with digital forensics, but who was not directly involved in the investigation. This provides an objective perspective and can help to identify any potential blind spots or areas for improvement. Clarity, above all, writing for understanding, not impression. In the world of digital forensics, clarity reigns supreme. The goal is not to impress with technical jargon or convoluted sentences, but to communicate complex information in a way that is easily understood by a diverse audience. Imagine a jury struggling to decipher a report filled with technical terms they've never encountered. The evidence, no matter how compelling, loses its impact when shrouded in obscurity. Clarity ensures that the findings resonate with the reader, making the complex comprehensible. Conciseness is key. Delivering maximum impact with minimum words. Time is precious, especially in legal proceedings and investigations. A concise digital forensic report respects the reader's time, delivering crucial information without unnecessary verbosity. It's about distilling complex findings into their most potent form. Every word should serve a purpose, propelling the narrative forward and contributing to the reader's understanding. Eliminate redundant phrases, avoid unnecessary jargon, and get to the point efficiently. Section 3. Coherence. Creating a seamless flow of information. A coherent digital forensic report is like a well-structured story, with each section flowing logically into the next. It guides the reader through the investigation, connecting the dots between findings, analysis, and conclusions. Use transition words and phrases to connect sentences and paragraphs, creating a smooth and logical flow of information. Words like however, therefore, in addition, and for example, act as bridges, guiding the reader through your thought process. Section 4. Consistency. The cornerstone of a reliable report. Consistency is crucial in a digital forensic report, building trust and credibility with the reader. This means using consistent terminology, formatting, and writing style throughout the document. Imagine a report that uses different terms to refer to the same piece of evidence, or one that switches between active and passive voice haphazardly. This inconsistency creates confusion and undermines the reader's confidence in the findings. Section 5. Proofreading and editing, the final polish for a professional document. Even the most meticulously crafted digital forensic report can be marred by typos, grammatical errors, and formatting inconsistencies. Proofreading and editing are not afterthoughts. They are essential steps in the report writing process. Imagine a report presented in court with a glaring typo in the suspect's name or a crucial piece of evidence mislabeled. These errors, however unintentional, can damage credibility and raise doubts about the thoroughness of the investigation. Bridging the gap. From technical expert to effective communicator. The courtroom is a stage unlike any other. The spotlight shifts from the silent analysis of data to the very human act of communication. Here, the digital forensic investigator transforms from a technical expert into a storyteller, tasked with conveying complex digital findings in a clear, concise, and compelling manner. The ability to connect with the judge and jury, to explain technical nuances in layman's terms, and to maintain composure under pressure are essential skills for effective courtroom testimony. It's not just about what you know, but how you convey that knowledge. Preparation is key, building confidence through practice and anticipation. Stepping into the witness box without thorough preparation is like navigating a maze blindfolded. You need to know your case inside and out, anticipating potential questions and rehearsing your answers to ensure clarity and confidence in your delivery. Review your digital forensic report meticulously, familiarizing yourself with every detail, from the initial investigation to the specific evidence found. Anticipate questions the opposing counsel might ask, challenging your methodologies, interpretations, and conclusions. Presenting with clarity. Conveying technical nuances to a non-technical audience. The courtroom is not the place for technical jargon or convoluted explanations. Your goal is to make the complex comprehensible, using clear, concise language that resonates with a non-technical audience. Imagine explaining your findings to someone unfamiliar with the intricacies of digital forensics. Avoid acronyms unless absolutely necessary, and define any technical terms in a way that is easily understood. Use analogies or real-world examples to illustrate complex concepts, making the abstract more tangible. Maintaining composure during cross-examination is crucial. Cross-examination can be a challenging aspect of courtroom testimony, testing your knowledge, composure, and ability to think on your feet. The opposing counsel may employ various tactics to challenge your findings, discredit your expertise, or introduce doubt into the minds of the jury. Listen attentively to each question, ensuring you understand it fully before responding. Don't be afraid to ask for clarification if needed. Remain calm and collected, even under pressure. Maintain a professional demeanor, treating all parties with respect, even when faced with challenging or adversarial questioning. Section 5. The power of objectivity, letting the evidence speak louder than words. As a digital forensic investigator, your primary duty is to the truth, not to any particular side of a case. This unwavering objectivity is paramount in both your written report and your courtroom testimony. Present the evidence objectively, avoiding bias or personal opinions. Stick to the facts, letting the digital evidence speak for itself. Your credibility hinges on your ability to remain impartial, presenting a balanced and accurate account of your findings. Section 1. The enduring impact. How meticulous reporting shapes justice in the digital age. As we've journeyed through the intricacies of report writing and courtroom testimony in digital forensics, one resounding truth emerges. The quest for justice in the digital age hinges on the power of clear, concise, and compelling communication. The digital age has transformed the landscape of justice, making it more complex and interconnected. In this era, the role of meticulous reporting cannot be overstated. It is the bridge between raw data and the courtroom, where every detail can make or break a case. The ones and zeros, the intricate code, the fragments of data, all remain silent whispers unless given a voice through meticulous reporting and confident testimony. These digital footprints, often hidden in the vast expanse of cyberspace, need to be carefully unearthed and interpreted. The process of transforming these silent whispers into a coherent narrative is both an art and a science. It requires not only technical expertise, but also the ability to communicate findings in a way that is understandable and persuasive to judges, juries, and attorneys. Every keystroke, every deleted file, every digital interaction leaves a trace, a story waiting to be uncovered. These traces are the digital breadcrumbs that can lead to the truth. The challenge lies in identifying, preserving, and analyzing these digital artifacts in a manner that maintains their integrity and reliability. This is where the meticulous nature of digital forensic reporting comes into play. It ensures that every piece of evidence is accounted for and presented in a way that withstands scrutiny. The digital forensic investigator, armed with specialized knowledge and tools, delves into this digital landscape, piecing together the fragments of a case. Their role is akin to that of a detective, but in the digital realm. They must navigate through vast amounts of data, identify relevant information, and reconstruct events that have transpired. This requires a deep understanding of both technology and investigative techniques. The tools they use are sophisticated, capable of recovering deleted files, analyzing network traffic, and uncovering hidden data. But their work transcends the technical realm. It extends into the very heart of the justice system, where decisions are made, lives are impacted, and the truth is sought. The digital forensic investigator must be able to present their findings in a clear and compelling manner, often under the intense scrutiny of cross-examination. Their reports and testimonies can be pivotal in determining the outcome of a case. In the courtroom, the ability to convey complex technical information in a way that is accessible and convincing is crucial. It is here that the meticulous nature of their work truly shines, as they help to ensure that justice is served in the digital age. Section 2. Beyond the bits and bytes. The human element in digital forensics. While technology plays a pivotal role in digital forensics, it's essential to remember that at the heart of every investigation lies a human story. The data we analyze, the devices we examine, they all represent facets of human interaction, choices made, actions taken, and consequences faced. Each piece of digital evidence is a fragment of a larger narrative, a puzzle piece that, when put together, reveals the truth behind actions and events. The digital forensic investigator holds a unique position, entrusted with uncovering these human stories hidden within the digital realm. Their work is not just about understanding the technology, but also about interpreting the human behaviors and motivations behind the data. The role of a digital forensic investigator is multifaceted. They must be meticulous in their technical analysis, ensuring that every byte of data is accurately interpreted. But beyond the technical skills, they must also possess a keen understanding of human psychology and behavior. They are entrusted with the responsibility of piecing together digital clues to form a coherent story, one that can stand up in a court of law. This requires not only technical expertise, but also a deep sense of empathy and integrity. Their work requires not only technical expertise, but also empathy, integrity, and a deep respect for the gravity of their role in the pursuit of justice. They must approach each case with an open mind and a compassionate heart, understanding that behind every piece of data is a human being with a story to tell. The digital forensic investigator is a bridge between the digital and the human, translating the language of technology into the language of justice. Their work is a testament to the importance of the human element in the digital age, reminding us that behind every screen, there is a story waiting to be uncovered. Section 3. A Call to Excellence. Honing the craft for a safer digital future. The field of digital forensics is constantly evolving, driven by rapid technological advancements and the ever-increasing reliance on the digital world. As new devices emerge, new methods of communication flourish, and cybercrime grows in sophistication, the demands on digital forensic professionals continue to escalate. This constant evolution necessitates an unwavering commitment to excellence, a dedication to continuous learning, and a passion for pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the pursuit of digital truth. It's a call to refine our skills, expand our knowledge, and embrace new technologies and techniques.